In my last video, I opened up with the line, "Patience is a virtue." Well, as it turns out, financial responsibility is also a virtue. I possess exactly one of those. I'll let you figure out which one. The gaming industry does this really cool, really neat, not at all inconvenient thing where they release games that I'm interested in like every 2 weeks or so. My friends are playing it, reviews are pouring in telling me the game is life-changing, and then it hits me. I have 3 maxed out credit cards, 2 Pepsi Zeros, and a rotisserie chicken in the fridge. I am broke. But herein lies the conundrum. I love video games. They've gotten me through some really rough times. Stress, shitty days, cross-country moves, you know, the fun stuff. But there's this really strange feeling that comes with buying a video game as an adult. You see, when you're young, buying a video game is this incredibly exciting experience. As an adult, it becomes more of a math problem. Can I afford this? Is it necessary? Will I be able to live off of cup noodles and Vienna sausages for a week? As an American living in a very predatory, capitalistic society, I'd like to invite the question, what happens when your favorite form of escapism collides with living paycheck to paycheck? I want to make something extremely clear before some 3 a.m. wake-up time life-maxing sociopath comments on this video before I even get into my point. Escapism is not inherently a bad thing. There's this really negative stigma associated with escapism that leads people to believe, oh, you can't face reality. You're an adult who's just running away from your problems. No, I'm not some inept human. Like, God forbid a bitch just wants a little whimsy. If we're being entirely honest, most of us escape all the time. Movies, TV shows, the very app you're watching me on while expertly slurping down a cotton candy Go-Gurt. You know who you are. While gamers often get the short end of the stick when it comes to this, we're really no different than the rest of them. If anything, I think it's better. We get to be more invested. We get to be things that I don't get to be in real life, like a space pirate or handsome. I've always been in the camp that gaming is actually an extremely healthy hobby. I can't tell you how much weight I've lost from playing DDR. Or how I didn't even know how to talk to other humans until getting an Xbox 360 and hopping into Modern Warfare 2. Side note, I promise nobody in the real world will make you feel half as bad about yourself as the kids in those fucking lobbies will.
It's called playing the fucking game, dumbass.
Gaming challenges us. It teaches us to adapt. And for a lot of us, gaming is more than just entertainment. It's decompression. It's this beautiful, dopamine releasing fat ass bowl of chicken Alfredo. The problem isn't the pursuit of the escape. The problem with this arises when it becomes less of an escape and more of a necessary tool for survival. When this very expensive hobby starts to become a necessity, whoo boy, that's when money enters the conversation.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Once money enters the chat, that's when things start to get a little hard-hitting, because being tight on money changes the way you experience this hobby. Purchases start competing with each other. This $70 game isn't just a game anymore. It's half of your electric bill. Gaming purchases start feeling less,
Give me a hell yeah.
and more, maybe I shouldn't do this right now. And there's this really sad, tragic irony associated with it, because when you're stressing like that, your brain doesn't crave the escapism less, it craves it more. Stress has this really funny way of making you crave comfort. Crappy day at work, your pain in the ass boss emailing you task after task after task after task. You've got no money and your rent is due in 6 days. All of a sudden, this Rhythm Heaven Groove purchase feels a lot less irresponsible and a lot more medicinal. Can I afford a therapist? Fuck no. Look at me, my most expensive shirt came out of the Uniqlo bargain bin. But I can afford Yakuza 0 on the Nintendo Switch too. And that's kind of the same thing if you discount all the benefits of therapy. These things on paper, not inherently bad things. The problem is, the big wigs at these companies know what you're up against. They're not just selling video games, they're selling relief, comfort, community. They're selling this very weird, very sad feeling that if you do not buy in today, everyone else is gonna make memories except for you. Your friend's online status showing you that they're playing the new hotness. TikTok feeding me clips about games I didn't give a shit about 20 minutes ago. But you know, damn, like now I just kind of want to hide inside some paintings. And I know you have all these people telling you about financial responsibility and a fiscal lifestyle, but try telling that to somebody who feels like their life is a train a quarter mile off the tracks. You start getting these weird feelings. You start hearing these voices in your head that tell you this next purchase will fix the feeling. Not forever, we're not stupid, but for long enough. And I get it. Coach, how can you speak for them? Bitch, I am them. Did you think that Rhythm Heaven joke I made earlier was a scripted line? No, I spent $50 on that when I had 58 in my bank account. And you know what the craziest thing is? When I'm financially comfortable, I spend less money on video games. When I have that stability in my life, the relief isn't as necessary. I'm not buying stress relief when I feel that way, I'm just buying a video game. I don't think I've ever regretted buying a good game. My regrets usually come from what I expected the game to do for me. When I'm on Steam and I'm hovering over that purchase button, my brain starts to make all these little promises that logically I should know are not true. This is gonna make the week suck less. I just really need something to look forward to. Do you see the common thread in those statements? No? I'll give you a second. The common thread is neither one of those statements have dick butt kiss to do with whether or not the game is actually good. Am I buying the game or am I buying hope? Back when I was allowed inside of a church without burning alive, I knew a pastor. He was actually a friend of mine's dad, but I'm not going to get into that. This is a YouTube video, not a fucking campfire story. The point that I'm trying to make is, he once said, "Hope for the future gives us the power to live in the present." And while writing this video, that was all I could think about. A lot of times I catch myself scrolling through the Switch eShop and ignoring my impressively long backlog of games. And it hits me. While I'm scrolling these digital storefronts, I'm not looking for a specific game. It's less, what do I want to play? And more, what's going to make me feel better? And if you take some time to break it down and analyze it, that is a very, very different question. I cannot begin to tell you how many times I bought a game, thought it would be my new obsession, played it for 6 hours, put it down, never touched it again. 10 minutes later, just as stressed as I was before I bought the game. This is like emotional Uber Eats, except I don't actually want the ube cheesecake. I'm still very full from my autistic cuisine of buttered noodles and chicken tenders. I just wanted the feeling of treating myself to something. I don't want you taking the wrong idea away from this though. The problem was never with the purchase. The problem is I am tasking this hobby with the impossible task of fixing a problem it was never created to solve. Games distract. Games inspire. Games let me be a Japanese real estate mogul, but they don't negotiate your salary for you, and they don't talk you out of signing a garbage lease. I'm not a philosopher, so please, don't uproot your life just because some unhinged 34-year-old who makes mediocre video essays is talking through you through the magic of YouTube. But I would really appreciate it if you would take a second to think about what it is that I'm going to say next. The next time that you're scrolling through the eShop or the Steam store or wherever you go, listen, you do not need new escapism. You just need escapism. Sometimes that's forcing yourself to play that game that's been sitting in your backlog for 3 years. Sometimes it's replaying something you already know and love. Hell, sometimes it's calling up a friend and playing Overwatch even though you get stuck with shitbox teammates all the time, but you know it's going to be a good time because you're with your buddy. What you're chasing isn't the latest and greatest. What you're chasing is relief. I still buy games I probably shouldn't during periods of financial hardship, and I know I need to get better. So I take a second and I ask myself, am I buying this game because I want to play it, or do I just feel like I really need a win because I've had a really shit day? The answer may surprise you. Escapism isn't expensive because the games cost money. It's expensive because you're asking it to solve problems it was never meant to fix.